Hello, reflective English learners, and a very warm welcome back to Podcast English. It's truly wonderful to have you with us today as we continue our engaging journey into the English language. At Podcast English, we are committed to making your learning experience not just effective, but genuinely captivating and deeply inspiring. We carefully craft compelling narratives designed to significantly boost your listening comprehension, enrich your vocabulary, and help you grasp more intricate English grammar in a natural, immersive context. Today, we're delving deeper into level B2. This means you'll encounter an even richer tapestry of nuanced vocabulary, more elaborate sentence structures, and a steady yet perfectly clear and supportive storytelling pace. Our primary aim is to offer a stimulating yet entirely achievable challenge, empowering you to build confidence and fluency with every listen. And as always, our stories are more than just language lessons. They deliver profound messages and timely life lessons that deeply resonate with real human experiences, the pervasive influence of technology, and the universal search for authenticity and connection in a digital age. Today's poignant story explores the delicate balance between our virtual lives and the richness of the real world. It's called The Social Media Detox and the Rediscovered World. So open your ears and your heart, listen closely, and let's explore this modern-day journey of rediscovery together. In the bustling metropolis of Connecto City, almost everyone lived life through a screen. From the moment they woke up, checking live feeds for instant updates, to the last thing at night, scrolling through perfectly curated digital lives, social media was the pervasive backdrop to existence. Likes, shares, and comments were the currency of connection, and carefully constructed online personas often overshadowed real-life interactions. People felt a constant pressure to present a flawless image, leading to a subtle yet widespread sense of anxiety and comparison. Despite being connected to thousands, a quiet feeling of loneliness often lingered beneath the surface. Liam was a talented graphic designer. His online presence was vibrant and active, showcasing his stylish life, his latest creative projects, and his frequent travels. He had thousands of followers, and the validation of likes often provided a fleeting sense of satisfaction. His phone was an extension of his hand, constantly buzzing with notifications, drawing his attention away from his surroundings. He often found himself scrolling mindlessly, even when he was with friends or family, unable to fully disconnect. He rarely looked up from his screen when walking, navigating the city by GPS and digital prompts, missing the small details of urban life. Lately, however, Liam felt an increasing sense of fatigue, a vague dissatisfaction that no amount of digital validation could fill. He noticed that his creativity felt stifled, his ideas recycled from trending content. His conversations, even with close friends, often revolved around shared memes or viral videos rather than deep, meaningful exchanges. He felt constantly overwhelmed by the endless stream of information, the pressure to keep up, and the unspoken competition for online attention. He found himself comparing his unedited reality to the carefully filtered highlights of others, leading to feelings of inadequacy. The constant digital noise made it hard to hear his own thoughts. The turning point came during a casual coffee with his older sister, Sarah. Liam was mid-sentence, talking about a new design trend he saw online, when his phone buzzed. Automatically, he picked it up, eyes glazing over as he checked a notification. Sarah sighed, a quiet, almost imperceptible sound. When Liam finally looked up, she said gently, "Liam, are you actually here, or are you always somewhere else?" Her words struck him like a cold splash of water. He realized he hadn't truly looked at her or listened to her since they sat down. He saw the genuine concern in her eyes. That night, Liam lay awake, haunted by Sarah's words. He looked at his phone, a glowing rectangle of endless distractions. He thought about how little he genuinely saw the world around him, how much he simply consumed digital content. He felt a strong, sudden urge to disconnect, to rediscover what lay beyond the screen. He knew it would be difficult, almost like breaking an addiction, but he felt a desperate need for a change. He remembered some of the stories on Podcast English about characters taking brave, unconventional steps to change their lives, and he felt a similar resolve building within him. He made a radical decision. The next morning, he deleted all his social media apps. He turned off most notifications. He even put his phone in a drawer for a few hours each day, making it intentionally difficult to access. His plan was a digital detox, a full month without social media, without constant scrolling, without the pressure of online performance. The first few days were incredibly difficult. He felt phantom vibrations in his pocket, a constant urge to check his phone, a strange sense of missing out. He felt disconnected, almost lonely, despite being physically present in his own home. The silence was deafening after years of constant digital chatter.
As the days turned into a week, something began to shift. The initial discomfort slowly gave way to a surprising sense of calm. Without the constant influx of notifications, Liam's mind felt clearer. He started noticing things he hadn't before. On his walk to work, he saw the intricate patterns of leaves on the trees, the subtle changes in the city's architecture, the expressions on people's faces. He heard the chirping of birds, the distant rumble of the subway, the murmur of conversations, sounds that were previously drowned out by his phone. He realized how much of the world he had been unconsciously filtering out. He began reading books again, losing himself in narratives without the urge to check his phone every few minutes. He started sketching in his notebook, raw ideas flowing freely, unburdened by the need to create something shareable. His creativity, once stifled, began to blossom in unexpected ways. He discovered new techniques, experimented with different styles, and felt a genuine joy in the process of creation itself, rather than just the outcome of a like. He was creating for himself again, not for an audience. His relationships also began to change. He started engaging more deeply with his colleagues at work, listening intently to their ideas during meetings, offering genuine contributions. With his friends, he initiated face-to-face conversations, suggesting walks in the park instead of virtual hangouts. He discovered new facets of their personalities, deeper stories they hadn't shared online. He found that real laughter was far more satisfying than an emoji. He was present, truly present in his interactions. He learned to appreciate the awkward pauses, the searching for words, the vulnerability that made human connection so rich. He remembered how many of the Podcast English stories emphasized the importance of active listening and genuine communication, and he was now applying those lessons in real life. The world around him, once a blur of digital information, began to come alive. He discovered a hidden community garden near his apartment, where he volunteered, getting his hands dirty and connecting with neighbors over shared plants. He stumbled upon a vibrant local jazz club he never knew existed because he was too busy scrolling. He tasted food more mindfully, appreciating the flavors and textures. He felt a deep sense of gratitude for the simple beauty of everyday life, a beauty he had been too distracted to notice before. The city, once just a backdrop for his digital life, became a vibrant, sensory experience. Not every day was easy. There were moments of temptation, moments when he instinctively reached for his phone, but he had made a commitment, and with each passing day, his resolve strengthened. He learned to sit with the discomfort, to embrace the quiet, and to let his thoughts wander without immediate digital distraction. He realized that boredom, once dreaded, could actually be a fertile ground for creativity and introspection. He found that the greatest notifications were the ones from within himself, the quiet hum of contentment, the spark of a new idea, the warmth of a real smile. By the end of the month, Liam was a changed man. He looked healthier, more relaxed, and his eyes held a new clarity. His design work had a fresh, authentic voice. He felt a sense of calm confidence he hadn't experienced in years. He knew he couldn't completely abandon technology. It was essential for his work and connecting with family far away. But he had learned the crucial lesson of balance. He had discovered that true connection wasn't found in a carefully curated feed, but in the messy, vibrant, unpredictable reality of human experience. He also discovered that his English listening skills had improved dramatically as he had spent more time truly listening to the world around him and to diverse content like Podcast English without digital distractions.
Liam decided to reinstall only a few essential apps, but with strict rules: no notifications, limited daily usage, and designated phone-free times. He consciously chose to use technology as a tool, not as a master. He actively sought out face-to-face interactions, prioritizing quality over quantity in his connections. He learned to be present, to truly listen, and to engage with the world in a way he hadn't done for years. He even shared his experience with his colleagues and friends, many of whom admitted to similar feelings of digital fatigue. His story inspired some of them to try their own mini detoxes, to look up from their screens and rediscover the world around them. Liam became an advocate for mindful tech use, encouraging others to find their own balance between the convenience of the digital world and the richness of real-life experiences. He started giving small talks on the topic, sharing his personal journey of rediscovery and how it had reignited his creativity and his joy for life. He even wrote an article about it, which was published in a popular digital lifestyle magazine, reaching a wider audience. He emphasized that the goal wasn't to reject technology, but to master it, and to use it intentionally to enhance, not replace, human connection. The city of Connecto City slowly began to see a subtle shift. More people were looking up, engaging in casual conversations, and exploring their surroundings. Parks seemed a little livelier, cafes a little noisier with genuine chatter. The echoes in the digital city were still there, but now they were complemented by the vibrant, authentic sounds of a rediscovered world. Liam continued his design work, now infused with a deeper understanding of human needs and the subtle beauty of everyday life. He knew that the greatest likes weren't on a screen, but in the shared laughter, the quiet understanding, and the genuine connections he built in the real world. He continued to share his insights on Podcast English, emphasizing the importance of digital well-being and mindful living. This story, The Social Media Detox and the Rediscovered World, offers several invaluable lessons that are perfect for your B2 English journey with Podcast English. First, it explores the profound impact of technology on mental well-being and social connection. This is a highly relevant contemporary issue, providing you with vocabulary and structures to discuss modern societal challenges. Second, it highlights the importance of balance and mindfulness. Liam's journey is about finding equilibrium between the digital and real worlds. This reinforces the B2 concept of discussing nuanced solutions and compromise. Third, it introduces vocabulary related to digital habits, mental health, and social interaction. Terms like pervasive, curated, stifled, detox, phantom vibrations, and serendipity will enhance your lexical range. Fourth, it demonstrates narrative techniques for portraying inner conflict and personal transformation. You'll observe how language is used to describe changes in perception and feelings, crucial for advanced storytelling and comprehension. Finally, it encourages critical reflection on personal habits. The story invites listeners to consider their own relationship with technology and its impact on their lives, promoting active listening and self-awareness. Thank you for listening to The Social Media Detox and the Rediscovered World on Podcast English. I hope this story inspires you to pause, look up, and rediscover the beauty and richness of the world around you. Remember, true connection is often found beyond the screen. If you enjoyed this thoughtful story and want to hear more B2 English content that delves into modern social issues and personal growth, please give us a thumbs up. Your likes help us know what content you enjoy most and help other English learners find our channel. And please subscribe to Podcast English for more captivating narratives, expanded vocabulary, and advanced tips for your English journey. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next story, our next lesson, our next opportunity to learn and grow together. We are so happy to have you here rediscovering the world and learning with us. See you next time, and keep exploring beyond the screen.